mixed with a bag, lady. Throw that ass if you really be in your bag, ladies. Don't be scared to speak up if you just wanna fuck. Stop fucking with these clowns frontin' like they just wanna cuff. I love an independent chick mixed with a bag, lady. Throw that ass if you really be in your bag, ladies. Don't be scared to speak up if you just wanna fuck. Stop fucking with these clowns frontin' like they just wanna cuff.
To be a player, there's only 3 rules. There's only one rule. It's only one main rule. The other 2 are just additional rules. But if you can't do the number 1, then you don't need to follow with number 2 and number 3. So here we go. Rule, do I want to do it what? Do I want to do it that way? Yeah, I can do it that way. So rule number 1.
The first rule of being a player is to be honest. If you are not honest, you are no longer considered a player. You are just a hoe ass nigga or a hoe ass. That's it. Because a player gonna tell you what's up from the start. They're gonna tell you like, listen, you ain't the only person I'm talking to. I talk to other people. I just want to let you know. And if they could choose, if they choose to keep talking to you, now anything else after that, that ain't got to do with you. Them feelings get hurt. It's not your fault. That's not your problem, because you told them like, hey, I talk to other girls. Hey, I talk to other dudes. I just want to make sure that's out there. I'm not looking for no relationship. You know, we could be kick. I still want to hang out with you, but I want to let you know that you won't be the only one. You might be number 1, but you might not be the only one. And if they decide to rock with you after that, feelings or everything else after that, that's not your problem. That's not your concern, because you laid it on the table that you're not looking for no relationship and that they're not the only one. So if they get hurt because they chose to continue to talk to somebody that they knew from the start was talking to other people, it's fair game, bro. It's just like, I'm sorry if you get hurt, but I ain't make you talk to me. I didn't make you come hang with me. I ain't make you do none of that. You did all that because you wanted to. Now a hoe ass nigga or a hoe ass, they gonna lie. They gonna lie. And see that's what we don't do. We don't lie to the other people. We don't lie to them. A real player ain't gotta lie. They gonna tell you what's up, and if you don't want to be with them or if you don't want to rock with them, cool, because guess what? It's going to be somebody else who's willing to do exactly what you ain't trying to do.
I promise.
A hoe ass nigga or a hoe ass, they going to sit here and tell everybody, oh, well, I don't talk to nobody. I don't deal with nobody. It's only you. I promise, bro, I don't talk to nobody else, bro. I promise you, I don't be chilling with nobody else. And the whole time, they chilling with 3-4 other people. That ain't what we do. That ain't what we do. Because when you do that, now you stepping into the lines of misleading people, playing with people's feelings, having people out here looking crazy. Like, no, we don't do that. We don't do none of that. Honesty is the best policy. Don't be no hoe ass nigga or no hoe ass out here lying to folks, having people cutting off their other hoes for you, because that ain't cool. I think that's really it. Because if you could do that, everything else really, really, really don't even matter. If you talk to multiple people, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 or so, and you know you're not good with, or it's a very strong possibility that you could mix up names, pet names would never, ever, 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 ever lead you wrong. Ever. Ever. If you give them all nicknames, you ain't never got to worry about calling him the other name. You ain't got to worry about calling her somebody else's name. Like, you ain't got to worry about that slip up ever. And I know people be like, man, I never slip up and call somebody else. Oh, you would be surprised. Because if they say something that sounds like one of your other, we don't call them hoes, because that's not right. One of your other side pieces, or whatever you want to call them, if they say something that reminds you of them, it's very easy, like, to call out their name, like, because it's something that you're used to them doing, if that makes sense. You feel me? So it's not like it's impossible, because, wait, yeah, it ain't like it ain't impossible. Wait, it ain't like it's impossible. Yeah, it ain't like it's impossible, because it's very, very, very possible to call somebody the other name, the wrong name. So when you give people pet names, I'm talking about boo, baby, Sugarfoot, Zaddy, Love, Snoodle-Doo, Snickle-Dub. Cause listen, there's nothing worse than calling somebody the wrong name. Even if they do know that they're not the only one, I just feel like it's really, really, really disrespectful. Like, dang, you gonna call me her name? Dang. I just called him the other dude's name. I feel like that's just straight up disrespectful. So, if you're one of those people who can't keep it together, or you know you might possibly slip out and say something like that, pet names will be your best friend. I've never, ever, ever, not one time of history of ever gave out pet names and it went wrong for me. Yeah, but pet names are really, really a good thing to have. Yeah. I think that was kind of that with that one. And this part right here, you know, you got to be really, really, really careful. You got to be really careful with this rule. And you got to be very smart with this rule. And you got to be very strategic with this rule. Because if not said properly or not done properly, then the whole rule, it defeats the point if you can't do it. You never, ever, 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 ever over-explain or give too much information. You don't do that. You don't do that. If one of your people, what we gonna call these people?
What's the name to call? I don't want to call these people hoes. Like, tramps. Well, like for me, I want to call a group of niggas my tramps.
But I don't want to call them hoes either. Peasants. Alright. So, when you're dealing with peasants, you never... No one's calling them peasants, man. These people watching. Clowns and peasants.
But when you're dealing with your clowns, peasants, hoes, side dishes, whatever you want to call them, you never over-explain or tell too much information. You don't do that. If you chilling with one of them and another one texts you or asks what you're doing, you keep it short and simple. Chilling. That's it. You're not lying. You're most definitely not lying. You are chilling. But you don't need to tell peasant, hoe, whatever you want to call a number one that you chilling with peasant, hoe, number two. Like, that ain't none of their business. All they need to know is you chilling. And if who you chilling with, or who that, oh, hold up. You don't ever ask me who I'm texting. That ain't none of your business. That ain't none of your business. So to keep it cute and simple and keep everybody on one accord, don't over explain. You don't tell too much on yourself. Give enough, but not a lot. Enough to get them like, oh, okay, but not enough to where they feel like they need to start questioning you. That ain't. You damn right, because you're not lying. You're not hurting nobody's feelings. Can't nobody say, oh, you dishonest with me. You can't say none of that. You can't say none of that. Because you're giving them the correct amount of information, but you're not telling on yourself. Because as soon as you say, or if you were honest enough to say, oh yeah, I'm chilling with the other person I talk to, then they gonna get in their feelings, even though you really shouldn't care, because that's not really my problem. They gonna get in their feelings. Oh, well, why you over there? You don't never come see me. You don't never come over here with me. You always over there with that nigga. You always over there. So to avoid all of that, you don't never give them too much information. You give them enough. That's it. That's it. You know that you are not, what's that word? Adequate? Is the word adequate? What's that word when you know you're not up to par? Is there a word for that? Equipped? Okay. So if you know you're not equipped, are you sure? Saying the wrong word and won't tell nobody. No. If you know that you're not in a position. Yeah, if you're not in a position to like keep this up, don't do it. Don't even do it. Don't even waste your time. Or, you know, you're going to start, like, feeling bad, like, man, you know what, maybe I should cut this one off because it's too much on my plate. Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. Or if you're the ones who want to get, you know, like, you get emotionally attached to all of them, like, this might not be the feel for you. You know, maybe you should be a lover. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking to my people who, you know, we alright right now where we at. We don't really want to be in a relationship right now. We got other stuff going on, so we just, you know, have people to hang around with. But if you get really attached really quick, like, no, this might not be the game for you, because I don't think you want to be attached to 4 or 5 people at once. I don't think that's a good feeling. I assume. If you know you are unstable mentally and emotionally, this is not the playing field for you. People who are not stable emotionally and mentally do not do well with juggling multiple people. It does not work well. You will drive yourself crazy. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us aren't this type of person. A lot of us are meant to be lovers. A lot of people don't have it in us to do that. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it. But if this is something that you want to do, and you feel like, you know what, I just want to talk to multiple people, you know, till I do feel like doing what I want to do, you got to make sure that you are mentally capable of juggling however many people that you're talking to, because you already catch hell with one person. Every person gonna have their set of problems, or they gonna get on your nerves, they gonna work your nerves, or they got whatever they got going on. Now times that by 2 or 3 or 4, or they want to talk, or they always want to hang, or they want to do this, they want to go out, they want to do this. Now if you know you ain't got the time, energy, or mental capacity to do that with one person, 2, 3, or 4 is most definitely not for you. It's really, really not. But yeah, if you know you can't hang, if you can't handle multiple people and constantly communicating with multiple people and giving your energy to multiple people, then maybe this is not the thing for you. I think that's it. Was that it? I think that's it. Anything you would like to scream out to the people? I don't think they heard that. Bitches get money. Well, yeah. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But they never do. They never do. I mean, don't nobody really be commenting. Girl, you know somebody gave me the thumbs down on one of my videos. I said, of course it was. You know, niggas be hating on property hoes. But I do have 125 subscribers now. Yay. I know. So yeah, that was really that. And just because I made this video, I want to make this very clear, doesn't mean I have people. I was just trying to help other people out. I don't want nobody to think I got, you know. I'm just telling y'all things that I've seen on TV or something.